Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Here we go. And so off the tip. It's Las Vegas. Timeout. And so Tomas Isalo calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Richardson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Now here's Mitchell. White on the wing. To the paint. Zubac. Oh, Williams with the block. Now Richardson. There's Tatum with the three. It's rebounded by Wade. And here comes the break. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Inside. It's Eason with the jam.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside White. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Richardson, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Smart. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Wallace outside. From deep. Rebound Toronto. Here's White. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Tatum. Fires the three. Again the miss by Las Vegas.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Knocked away. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Smart. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Zubac's shot is off.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
To win the drought. Offensive rebound. Toronto leading by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Las Vegas' head coach. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Richardson. Outside Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Las Vegas. A 12-point game. Pass to Kennard. Deflects the pass. Smart with the ball. Now Carter defending. The shot's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Tatum. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Zubac. Toronto leading by 14. "50 seconds left in the first quarter. Smart outside. Oh, Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
And it's Tatum missing.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the night.
And listen, Jason Tatum is one of the very best players in the world. He does everything well, can fill in wherever, the type of player who covers up your weaknesses.
Tatum from long range. Smart with the defensive effort. White for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Tatum. Down low. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
To the middle. Poke loose. Carter with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Bryant. And the layup is good off the glass.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Outside Mitchell. Six to shoot. And he's all alone. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in a lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you, Brian.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And that one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And Williams punches it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Wallace outside. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Here's Williams. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to White. Up and over Richardson. Williams. Tip back in for 2. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
Now, that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched it home with as much power as he could. Outside White. A nice shot by Mitchell. And that's now 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Wallace, left side. They set the pick. Shot is up. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Pass to White. Takes a 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Eason. Back to Richardson. And Smart over to help. The kick out to Richardson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. .55 seconds left in the first half. Smart outside. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Richardson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Williams no good on that one. Las Vegas trails by 15. And here's Richardson. Wallace outside. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. White with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Smart. Takes the three. And Smart nails the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now Sharp. Las Vegas moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Back to Jones. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Pass to Smart. Left side, Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Sharp.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
They've got numbers. Back to White. Sharp grabs the miss. Las Vegas trails by 17. And how about Marcus Smart, coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, BA, not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. BA, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Smart. Launches it. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back. Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside White. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Back to Wallace. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Wallace has got 8.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's White. Gets a hand on it. Outside for Mitchell. Outside O'Neal. The 3 ball. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. O'Neal's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Las Vegas trails by 15. 2
minutes.
Outside Tatum. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard outside to the paint. It's stolen. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Now Smart. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Over Eason. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Now here's Kennard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
.58 seconds left in the third. It's Smart on the wing. Toronto passing it around. Back to Mitchell. Floats one. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
On the wing, Tatum. Outside Eason. Lets the three fly. Tatum! Money from deep.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Pass to White. To the inside. Anderson. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Toronto out in front, up by
44.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Las Vegas. They trail by 16. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Here's Carter. Pass to Tatum. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here's Carter. 6 to shoot. Tatum can't hit. And they're on the run. Outside White. Pass to Mitchell. Back to White. Here's the floater. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Carter with it. Now Williams. He's guarded by Zubac. Back to Williams. Great D that time from Zubac.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Smart. On the wing, Mitchell. Up and over Carter. The putback. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Tatum from long range. He buries it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Mitchell. Tatum with a steal. In transition. Wow! A big finish right there.
Oh my gosh, that was on another level. And don't forget, that steal from Tatum ignited the break. Much easier to score off a turnover.
Pass to White. Zubac, screen. White drives in. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Driving to the basket.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Toronto leading by 15. Outside Mitchell. Williams rips down the board. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Now Smart. Mitchell outside. Williams. Oh, it drops in.
Williams.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's the pass to Williams. And he slams it down.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
White outside. Williams rips down the board. Las Vegas trails by 15. Here's Richardson. Driving inside. Rebounded by Mitchell.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Derek White.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Vegas ball.
And so Toronto takes the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked